What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so let's talk about this. So, LeBron James fans are absolutely ecstatic because their boo thing is back. He made his debut last night against the Utah Jazz, and the Lakers were able to defeat the Utah Jazz 140 to 126. And they improved to 11-4 on the year. And the Utah Jazz fall to 5-9 on the season. LeBron James had 11 points and 12 assists in his season debut after missing the first 14 games of the season with the fake sciatica. By the way, now all of a sudden LeBron James says that this isn't the first time he's had sciatica. Said he had it a couple of summers ago, I believe. Anyway, man, I'm looking at social media, looking at YouTube, looking at X. Those are the main sites I look at. Look at Instagram a little bit, even Facebook, and I'm seeing all of this celebration about this guy. All the typical clutch, associated, plants and clutch favorite sites. They're all just celebrating this 11-point performance and making it seem like he's the glue to the potential championship team, which is ludicrous. They're not beating the Thunder. They're not going to beat, hell, in my estimation at this point, they're not going to beat the Pistons in a potential finals matchup. If somehow they got past the Thunder, they're not going to beat the Rockets. They're not going to beat the Timberwolves, in my opinion. They're not going to probably still beat Denver. I think I'm probably forgetting a team. But at the end of the day, and honestly, I'm not convinced they'll beat Golden State. I'm not convinced of that. But at the end of the day, a leopard doesn't change his spots. He's still the same selfish LeBron James that he's been before. He made sure he got that double-digit scoring streak. He's probably going to go, even if he does sacrifice scoring, he's probably going to try to all of a sudden now lead the league in assists again, like he did the bubble year, right? Or he's going to try to pad his triple-double numbers if he does sacrifice scoring. But at the end of the day, let's just look at the facts here. The Lakers shot 40 free throws. 40. All three of them, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James, got the superstar treatment from the refs. So they were going to they made sure, the NBA, they did everything they could to make sure this team was going to win this game. LeBron James still had, if I'm not mistaken, the worst plus minus of all starters. All this praise for LeBron James, but Luka Doncic had 37 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. DeAndre Ayton had 20 points, 14 rebounds. Austin Reeves, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. We're just all of a sudden going to ignore these guys and put all the attention on him. That's what the media does. Now all of a sudden it's about just him. I get it. That's their pick. That's their favorite. He came back. He played reasonably well. Okay. He wasn't forcing shots. He played within the flow of the offense. I get it. He knows right now that a lot of eyes are on him. He knows what people are saying about him. So right now, he's going to try to fit in and ingratiate himself. But a leopard doesn't change his spots in his 23rd year. I don't trust him. I don't like him. If that makes me a LeBron James hater, so be it. I don't care what people think. I never care what anybody else thought all year. Nobody runs this channel but me. I got enough to deal with all these, LeBron fans flagging every video I put up here to try to destroy me. I got enough to worry about with them than to worry about, this potential enemy from within. But let's slow the brakes. 5-9, the Utah Jazz. It's Utah. LeBron James conveniently came back during this portion of the schedule. The soft, gooey, center of the NBA schedule. You know what I'm saying? Conveniently ducking the teams like the Bucks or whatever. Let's slow the brakes on this. And another reason why I won't give him any credit, I remember last year when Anthony Davis started off the season leading the league in scoring, potential Defensive Player of the Year winner or leading candidate, MVP candidate, for first 5 or 6 games of the season. What happened? LeBron wasn't getting his touches. All of a sudden, his stats weren't looking right. All of a sudden, he was grumbling. Then all of a sudden, he started jacking up shots. AD, started suffering as far as his rhythm is concerned. AD wasn't getting the ball the same way. LeBron started dominating, and the Lakers started losing. Because one correlating thing we almost always see, there's always been a correlation between LeBron James's usage rating going up and the team winning percentage going down. Same thing kind of happened, or similar happened Russell Westbrook's last year with the Lakers. There was a stretch when LeBron James was out. I think it was a 10-game stretch in the early part of the season. And the Lakers went 8-2 in LeBron James's absence. Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis was balling. Anthony Davis was averaging 30-something points a game. I think it was 35 points a game, somewhere in that range, during that 10-game stretch. Matter of fact, AD had a 55-point game against the Wizards. It's funny, the media all of a sudden was downplaying when Anthony Davis was doing that. Oh, well, they're playing subpar teams, and it's just the Wizards. But when LeBron James drops 50-something points against a bum-ass team, everybody's supposed to, bow down and worship it. So I ain't giving that man no praise, ever. Ever. I'm not praising him. I'm not praising Kawhi Leonard. They don't deserve it.